Muling ipinakita ng administrasyon ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. ang matatag na suporta sa pagpapalakas ng kakayahan ng Philippine Navy sa pagdiriwang ng ika-128 anibersaryo nito. Sa espesyal na okasyong ito, pinangunahan ni Pbbm ang commissioning ng BRP Rajah Lakandula, ang pinakabagong barko ng Philippine Navy na inaasahang magpapalakas sa kakayahan ng bansa sa maritime defense, territorial security at iba't ibang operasyon sa karagatan. Bukod dito, ipinakita rin ang makabagong tactical data link system at iba pang naval assets na sumasalamin sa patuloy na modernisasyon ng Armed Forces of the Philippines. Pinarangalan din ang mga natatanging military at civilian personnel bilang pagkilala sa kanilang katapatan, katapangan at dedikasyon sa serbisyo.
Tangol! Ta! Mga pininot kalipunan, tangol! Ta! Mga kalipunat, pinino, ba, ta, nadala, kalis, baba, ta! Your Excellency, the troops are now ready for inspection.
Our honoree is the 17th President of the Republic of the Philippines. He was born on 13 September 1957 in Batak, Ilocos Norte. The second child and only son of the late President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. and former First Lady Imelda R. Marcos. He completed his Marine Basic Officers course in Fort Bonifacio, Taguig.
Sir, the colors, ready, up,
Ladies and gentlemen, trooping the line before you is our
ready,
honor,
down.
His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President, Republic of the Philippines, and Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Philippines. He is accompanied by Vice Admiral Jose Ma Ambrosio, Q.S. Paleta, Flag Officer in Command, Philippine Navy, and by the Troop Commander, Captain Franklin B. Rotondo.
Our honoree is happily married to First Lady Marie Luis Araneta Marcos and blessed with 3 children, Honorable Ferdinand Alexander, Joseph Simon, and William Vincent.
Tangol! Ta! Mga kalipunan, tangol, ta! Baba, ta! Dadala, kalis, baba! Ta! Sir, that concludes the honor.
Please extend my thanks to all our troops for the honors that they provided this morning.
Aye, sir. Mga kasamang mandaragat at mandirigma, pinapaabot ng ating mahal na Pangulo, Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., ang Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas, ang kanyang taus-pusong pasasalamat sa parangal na ginawad natin sa kanya sa umagang ito. Baba, kalis.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our honoree, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines and Commander-in-Chief, AFP.
For today's anniversary, we also have various Philippine Navy assets on display. This exhibition highlights the milestone of the Philippine Navy Modernization Program, featuring advanced integrated technologies alongside representations of our upgraded surface fleet.
It also showcases our enhanced maritime defense capabilities, including modern deterrence platforms, advanced aerial reconnaissance systems, and various other multi-domain assets that demonstrate the growing strength of our naval, air, and amphibious force. After receiving the report, the Commander-in-Chief AFP will now order for the commissioning of the Philippine Navy vessel.
The Naval Adjutant, Captain Joseph C. Galvez, Philippine Navy GSC, will now read the commissioning orders of the vessel.
Punong Himpilan, Hukbong Dagat ng Pilipinas. Headquarters, Philippine Navy. Naval Station, Jose Andrada. Pursuant to General Orders Number 256, published on 08 June 2026, barko ng Republika ng Pilipinas, Rajah Lakandula, PS-21, is hereby commissioned into the service of the Philippine Navy, effective 09 June 2026, by command of Vice Admiral Espeleta.
Up sa likod. Up!
We shall now witness the first hoisting of commissioning pennants, national ensign, jack flag, and the full dressing of BRP Rajah Lakandula, PS-21.
Ugay kamay. Ha!
Please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Bakamay. Ha! Rap sa likod. Rap!
May we request the Commander-in-Chief AFP and the official party to remain standing. The audience may now be seated.
The commanding officer will render a report to the flag officer in command, Philippine Navy, that BRP Rajah Lakandula, PS-21, has now been commissioned and added to the inventory of readily deployable vessels of the Philippine Navy.
Ginoo, barko ng Republika ng Pilipinas, Rajah Lakandula, PS-21, ay ganap na pong nakomisyon.
The flag officer in command, Philippine Navy, will render same report to our Commander-in-Chief, AFP. After receiving the report, the Commander-in-Chief, AFP, will now order for the traditional setting of the watch.
Itakda ang pagtatanod. Cut!
BRP Rajah Lakandula, PS21, will now render Sideboys honors to His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines. Sideboys honors is a naval tradition where a team of uniformed sailors forms two parallel lines along a ship's quarterdeck or gangway to welcome or bid farewell to distinguished visitors, officials, or seniors. The number of sideboys corresponds to the visitor's rank to show the level of prestige.
BRP Rajah Lakandula PS21 is the second offshore patrol vessel added to the inventory of the Philippine Navy assets. The steel coating of PS21 commenced last 20 September 2024 at Hyundai Heavy Industries in Ulsan, South Korea, marking the formal start of the vessel's construction.
Her keel laying ceremony was conducted last 22 December 2024 at HDHHI Shipbuilding Facility, signifying the official start of major hull assembly. Construction of the vessel was completed by 02 June 2025. By 20 November 2025, she was launched at HD Hyundai Heavy Industries.
PS21 departed from South Korea last 30 April 2026 and arrived at Philippine waters on 04 May 2026. She was formally welcomed to the country through a passing exercise with BRP Jose Rizal, FFG-14, the Philippine Navy's flagship. She was christened last 26 May 2026 at Naval Operating Base Subic, Zambales, and will be under the administrative control of the Offshore Combat Force.
This offshore patrol vessel bears the name of a great Filipino leader and defender of our people, Rajah Lakandula. He was the last Rajah of Tondo, one of the most powerful kingdoms along the Pasig River prior to the arrival of the Spanish colonizers. Known for his courage, wisdom, and leadership, Rajah Lakandula worked to protect the interests of his people during a time of great change and uncertainty. As a noble ruler of Tondo, he maintained strong trade relations with neighboring kingdoms and played a vital role in the defense and stability of his domain. Despite the growing influence of foreign powers, he stood as a symbol of dignity, unity, and resistance among the early Filipinos. Rajah Lakandula's legacy continues to inspire generations of Filipinos through his patriotism, leadership, and commitment to his people. This ship and her crew now carry his name, his legacy, and his spirit into every mission they shall undertake.
PS21 is designed to perform maritime security, territorial defense, and sustained patrol operations across the country's vast maritime domain. She is capable of conducting maritime patrol, maritime interdiction, search and rescue operations, humanitarian assistance, and disaster response, as well as supporting law enforcement and EEZ protection missions.
PS21 has a length of 94.5 meters, a breadth of 14.3 meters, and a displacement of 2,400 tons. She has a maximum speed of up to 22 knots and an extended operational range suitable for prolonged maritime operations. She is also equipped with 2 rigid hull inflatable boats and a flight deck capable of accommodating a naval helicopter or unmanned aerial vehicle.
She is equipped with a 76mm naval gun as her main armament, remote-controlled secondary gun systems, modern navigation and communication systems, air and surface search radar, and other mission-essential equipment necessary for maritime security and surveillance operations. Her capabilities enable the Philippine Navy to enhance its maritime domain awareness, protect its territorial waters, and support joint maritime operations.
magbabago patungo sa pag-asenso. Magsikap ng mabuti at nang guminhawa tayo. Malaki natin sa mundo at ipamalas ang bagong Pilipino at bagong Pilipinas. Kagandahan at talento, makipagpaligsahan kahit anong oras. Ang bagong Pilipino at bagong Pilipinas. Pagbabago, tuloy natin ay gawing maaliwanag. Langit ang magandang bukas.
Truly, we have come a long way.
A nation of islands begins and ends with the sea, where our story is shaped. And through generations, duty has been carried with the waters by those who stand up with resolve. For 128 years, that responsibility continues, guided by purpose and unwavering commitment to protect what is ours. Security begins with presence, constant and deliberate. And as operations unfold across vast span distances, where timing and professionalism define every move. Measured in action, yet firm in response, the Philippine Navy stands ready.
Sa kabila ng tensyon sa ating rehiyon, nananatiling matatag ang ating hukbong dagat. We stand firm. We will never tolerate any act of disrespect against our sovereignty.
Strategies guide every movement across the maritime domain, while vigilance continues from coastline to open sea. Service extends to communities connected by the sea. Response operations shift quickly when lives are at risk.
The Navy personnel serve as peacekeepers both in land and in sea.
Support reaches areas where it is needed most. Through multilateral maritime cooperative activities, the Philippine Navy continues to grow. Engagements with partners, both local and international, strengthen cooperation. Capability develops through discipline and direction. Training and systems align with operational demands. Equipping forces to navigate and counter threats in cognitive warfare.
A Philippine Navy that is modernizing, that is evolving, and is ready to conduct more complex and effective operations in promoting the country's national interest.
New capabilities enter service with defined roles. Guided missile frigates enhance operational strength. Offshore patrol vessels expand maritime coverage. Each addition supports sustained presence and strength of our fleet. Responsibility continues across generations.
You are guardians of our people.
This is your Philippine Navy. Modern and ready, strong and steady. Credible in mission, always mission ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you to our National Security Advisor, Ed Oban Jr. Please be seated. The Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces and of the Philippines, General Romeo Browner Jr., and other service commanders, Philippine Navy Flag Officer in Command, Vice Admiral Jose Maria Ambrosio Espeleta, Philippine Coast Guard Commandant Admiral Ronnie Hill Gavan, members of the Foreign Armed Forces attaches, officers and personnel from the Philippine Navy, other distinguished guests, my fellow workers in government, ladies and gentlemen, a good day to you all. Today, we gather to celebrate 128 years of the Philippine Navy at a time when many of our fellow Filipinos are facing the aftermath of the strong earthquake that struck parts of Mindanao yesterday. In these critical moments, we witness the enduring commitment of the Philippine Navy to protect and to serve the Filipino people. Following the earthquake, Naval Forces Eastern Mindanao immediately activated its disaster response mechanisms and placed its rescue team on heightened alert for emergency response and humanitarian assistance operations. For over a century, the Philippine Navy has stood watch over our waters, defending our sovereignty and protecting our people. It continues to do so amidst evolving security challenges that require even greater vigilance. Strengthening the Philippine Navy's capabilities remains essential to protecting our interests in the West Philippine Sea in light of the broader realities of our time. Rapid economic and political developments in the 21st century have reshaped global growth and placed the Indo-Pacific region at the geopolitical and economic center of gravity. The seas around us are arenas of competition and of conflict. Global instability, shifting alliances, and emerging threats demand that we maintain a resilient maritime defense posture. In this environment, a credible Philippine Navy is indispensable to regional peace. Thus, I have directed the Philippine Navy to further strengthen its capabilities. The DND-AFP was also tasked to further expand and deepen partnerships, exchanges, and interactions with allies and friendly forces. Through the modernization of the Navy, we are safeguarding our economic lifelines, protecting our people, and enhancing our ability to contribute to security and cooperation in our region. This administration likewise believes that our greatest asset is our people. We continue to conduct training courses to ensure that our sailors have the tools, the information, and protection that will help them carry out their missions effectively. And today, we witness the fruit of our efforts to modernize this institution. It is my honor to lead the commissioning of the BRP Rajah Lakandula, named after Rajah Lakandula, one of the leaders of pre-colonial Manila. This vessel carries forward a legacy of courage, leadership, and devotion to country. Truly, this is a pivotal step towards realizing the Navy's vision of a modern and self-reliant force. This vessel enhances our capacity to safeguard our resources and assert our sovereignty. To the crew of the ship, may you sail her with pride and let the world know that the Filipino spirit will never be intimidated. The dedication and service of the men and women of the Philippine Navy mean that our communities can sleep peacefully at night. They means that our fisherfolk can sail further with confidence. It also means that the global community will see that our country is a credible and formidable anchor of peace and of international law. So, I thank you for always keeping our flag flying high even above the roughest waters. For your unwavering loyalty in the face of the storm, I say this: Bravo Zulu, job well done to you all. I also congratulate our exemplary awardees for going the extra nautical mile to serve our country. May your example inspire others in your ranks to always put your country above all else, especially when the seas are turbulent. Sa inyong pagbabantay sa ating karagatan, tangan ninyo hindi lamang ang watawat ng Pilipinas, kundi pati na rin ang tiwala at pag-asa ng sambayanang Pilipino. As your Commander-in-Chief, I recognize the sacrifices that you and your families make in the service of our nation. Be assured that your government remains committed to supporting your welfare and ensuring that you are equipped to carry out your mission. Once again, a happy 128th anniversary to you all. Together, let us continue to weather any crisis and chart a course towards a progressive and sovereign bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay ang hukbong dagat ng Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, Mr. President. May we request the President to kindly remain on stage for the presentation of memento.
The Flag Officer in Command, Philippine Navy, Vice Admiral Jose Ma Ambrosio Q. Espeleta, will now present a memento to His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
The ship's bell, long regarded as the voice of command at sea, signifies a command that sets all actions into motion.